Alright, new video from Kurtis Connor. Brent Rivera is a YouTube supervillain.
Alright, folks. As some of you know, before I was a world-class YouTuber, I was a Viner. Viner, I hardly know her. If you don't know, Vine was an app where people would make short,
like
little
original
videos.
TikTok.
And it came out at a time on the internet where consuming video on your phone was like the next big thing, which is crazy to think about now because that's like the main thing we consume on here, right? You're doing it right now. Vine as a concept was so new that like anything on there was automatically funny. Like there were no standards. King Batch with a big spoon, hilarious. But as time went on and Vine naturally grew in popularity, genuinely funny and talented people started to come out of the woodwork and gain traction on the app. And that allowed us to see what can actually be classified as good content. And I think some people were able to upgrade and adapt their content a little bit to try and stay current with the internet content landscape. But a lot of Viners did not do that, right up until its untimely demise. Actually, never mind. I think the demise was perfectly timely. Shame! You know, Viners like Peaks, Dobre Twins, they never really switched their style of Vine-esque humor, ever. And I feel like another person that this applies to is a little boy.
Brent Rivera?
Well, actually, he's not a little boy. He's an adult. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I'm gonna make a commentary video about this little baby, dude. Fuck you, man. Why'd you bite your big brother's finger? Goo goo gaga. Fuck you, Charlie. Now, there was one guy on Vine named Brent Rivera, a name that sends shivers down the spine of any soul brave enough to utter it. A cursed name. Bloody Mary, Brent Rivera. Same number of syllables. Coincidence? I think not. It's a good thing I don't have any syllables in my name. I had them removed last year. Our little tiny buddy Brent has resurfaced in the internet zeitgeist these past few weeks because of a confrontation at a hotel with another YouTuber. We'll get into that later, but all that kerfuffle caused me to go over to Brent Rivera's channel to really take a deep dive and see what he's even doing these days. And what I found on there was truly shocking, so I figured I had to make a video about it. So Brent Rivera is a wildly successful YouTuber with over 25 million subscribers.
Damn, that's actually
like
insane.
I said, I've been aware of Brent for a long time now. I remember back in the Vine days, me and my friend Jacob, we'd scroll through Brent's Vines and we'd just laugh the night away. Not because they were funny, but they were just so bad.
Oh my god, there she is! She's coming this way. Act natural. Oh, she's walking away. I wasn't natural enough.
And look, my Vines weren't very good either. And also that was like 8 years ago.
People don't forget.
Making content for children when you yourself are a child makes perfect sense. But the interesting thing about Brent is that he never really stopped making content for children. These are some of the videos he was making after Vine shut down. 6 mistakes you'll make on your first kiss. Brent Rivera. First day versus last day of school. Brent Rivera. Weird types of substitutes. Brent Rivera. 6 signs your crush secretly likes you.
Are they like skits?
Brent Rivera. And that one's the craziest one. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I stopped using the term crush when I was like 12 years old. Even at that young age, I was still like, you know what? That's a word for baby. Fuck you, Charlie. But not our boy Brent. He was 20 years old when he made that video, dude. And just so you know, he's 25 now. But hey, sure, maybe 20 is an appropriate age to be like, yeah, I got a crush on that girl. But wait, less than a year ago, Touch My Body Challenge. Gone wrong. No more Brent Rivera in the title, so. Who is this guy? And the fucking thumbnail says, there's a crush. That's my crush. I put an arrow. That's my crush right there. She's pointing at my crush. Or maybe that's her name. I don't know. I'm not too savvy in the Brent crew. Maybe that's her name.
He's telling us to crush her.
It's almost kind of punk, you know, because he's going against the grain. Because like most YouTubers, they grow up, they mature, and so does their content and how they present themselves. But Brent has gone fully just like Peter Pan mode. Fully staying the same, only making content for children. On the other side, I do understand adults making content for children. That happens all the time, right? Steve from Blue's Clues. Adults making kid-friendly content is fine, of course. It happens all the time. But Brent operates in this weird world of YouTube where he's making content for children, but the content is not kid-friendly.
Yo, this is
It's like sexual content for kids.
Just to me, it's just so weird to be 25 and then act like this in your videos.
All right, so today we are breaking 100 rules in 24 hours.
It reminded me of this Matthew Beam video that I saw called, I Built a Secret Gaming Room to Hide from My Mom. That title made me laugh really hard because, you know, another great way to hide a gaming room from your mother is
Move
to
out.
move out. But back to Brent. I could talk all day about the Mr. Beastification of his thumbnails and content. I could talk about how weird and overprotective he is of his sister, who he constantly sexualizes for views.
Are you flirting with her? What? Dude, no, dude.
Or I could talk about the terrible song that he put out a few months ago. But that's not what the video is about. But also, it could be. So I am going to talk about the really
Okay,
bad song
cool.
that he put out. The song that he released is called Little Kids Nowadays. But in order to get, clicks on it, they had to sort of disguise it as just another
Song.
regular Brent Rivera video. Which is honestly Jesus. No, it's not. Genius, I meant. Which is honestly genius. I think more musicians should do this. The new Miley Cyrus music video could have had a crazy fucking thumbnail, and it should have been titled, Liam Hemsworth diss track gone wrong. Not clickbait. Stop kissing my sister. I'm Brent Rivera, and I hate that. Brent Rivera. So Brent's song is about how when he was a kid, he used to go outside and play, be outside, enjoy the outdoors. But little kids nowadays, they're always on their phone. They're always on TikTok.
I was that age, I was still getting cooties. Not going on dates all alone to the movies. Now you see I'm throwing back on TikTok.
Yeah. My favorite part of the song is like the emotional build up to the big final chorus.
So bad.
grown up. The only thing I was playing with when I was 11 was toys, not girls' hearts. The only thing I worried about was what my mom was making for dinner that night. Was it lasagna or meatloaf?
Was it lasagna or meatloaf?
Was it lasagna or meatloaf?
Dude, and dude, this whole song, it's like, yeah, being a kid is different now from when you did it. That has been historically accurate for every single generation. You know what I mean? I don't think you need to make a whole fucking song about it, right? Also, Brent, dude, don't get mad at children for watching YouTube videos all day, because if that wasn't happening, you wouldn't be able to fucking spend $25,000 on your plane tickets, little baby boy Brent. Dude, kids are so fucking weird today, dude. All they do is watch videos. But please, don't stop watching my videos. Also, Brent, you were also on your phone all day as a child, making fucking videos, man. There's literally evidence of it on the internet. You did the same fucking thing these kids are doing right now. So it's like, why are you upset? Why are you making a whole song about it?
Was it lasagna or meatloaf?
And while I was doing research for this video, I stumbled upon something pretty funny. So this song came out 6 months ago. But if we go back through his channel just to 3 years ago, we get a video called Little Kids Nowadays, Part 2. And then
Part
4 years
2.
ago, we get the original Little Kids Nowadays, which have the exact same observation as the song, but these are just like vlog format.
I feel like little kids nowadays are just like so mature, technologically advanced, technologically advanced than like when I was a kid.
When I was a kid, I used to go outside and play with my friends, play basketball, play hopscotch or something.
And it's so funny because in these videos, the
Like
whole
hopscotch.
observation is like, kids are just on their phone.
Think I ever play
They don't
hopscotch?
fucking go outside ever. But in the videos, they're outside doing stuff all day. Like most of the one video is them playing basketball. And I know it's silly to nitpick a video that came out fucking so long ago, Like these videos are 4 years old. But so is Brent's audience, so it's fine. Fuck, it's so
Ayo.
funny to stick with the same bit for so long. Kids are different now. Things change over time. Is anybody listening to me? But dude, it gets even crazier because remember Vine from earlier in the video? Brent was saying the same shit back then too.
Hey, wanna play some hopscotch? Want some bubbles?
Now watch me whip.
Several Vines with the exact same caption, dude. The 3 words little kids nowadays are Brent Rivera's like magnum opus. And it is such a basic observation. And it's so funny to make that observation for like 10 years. Because here's the thing about kids, they grow up. And then a new generation of kids appear. I don't know how they get here, but they show up. Like how long does nowadays last? You know what I mean? He's been saying this for 10 years, man. I feel like in like 40 years, Brent's gonna be saying the same shit. Little kids nowadays, they're always on TikTok. Dude, we evolved past the need for physical bodies like 10 years ago. Little kids don't even exist anymore. And neither does TikTok. What are you talking about? Little kids nowadays, they're always on TikTok. Why do you keep saying that? Hey man, just leave him be. What's wrong with him? A couple years ago, his sister was getting married. And when he saw her husband kiss her, he lost control.
Couldn't handle it.
He's been in this catatonic state ever since. That's all he says now.
Was it lasagna or meatloaf?
Just agree with him. Okay, he likes that. Alright. Little kids nowadays, they're always on TikTok. Yeah, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry, I feel like I keep getting off track here, but there's so much to cover. So back to the hotel altercation that I mentioned earlier. So Brent Rivera has been under some pretty gnarly backlash recently because he was filming a video at the Stanley Hotel, which is like this famous haunted hotel. They filmed The Shining there. So he was there filming a video at the same time as this other YouTuber named Tyler Oliveira.
Oh boy.
Out of my room and randomly found these two girls in the hallway.
Are you guys hired by the Brent Rivera group?
Maybe.
Okay. Do you fake your videos?
No. Do you fake your videos?
No.
Yeah, so Tyler obviously instigated everything, but things just kept escalating. And it got to the point where Brent was like making fun of Tyler for like the size of his channel.
Hey, go have fun with your 100 subscribers, bud.
And it pretty much got to the point where Brent got Tyler and his friend like kicked out of the hotel.
I'm sorry, they're gonna come and get you guys. They're gonna kick you out.
That's good package stuff, for sure.
I'll link Tyler's video explaining it because that whole situation is crazy. But that whole incident was so fascinating to me because it kind of like peeled back the curtain a little bit to see what type of person Brent is off camera.
Go have fun with your 100 subscribers, bud.
But then I got to thinking, like, is he even a good person when he's on camera? Spoiler alert, the answer is no! Believe it or not, we still haven't even talked about the main reason I wanted to make this video. So I was scrolling through Brent's
YouTube so far he's been talking about just Brent Rivera just kind of being like, I don't know, an annoying person, but like how is he a supervillain?
And I stumbled upon one that really caught my eye. Surviving 24 hours in a city with no laws. And Brent's fucking covered in blood and shit. This guy's fucking breaking a cop car. It says F you. Pretty crazy. And I think this one video perfectly encapsulates the true essence of Brent Rivera's character. So let's watch the video.
We're going to the most dangerous city. Oh my god!
That's putrid.
I'm actually gonna throw up.
You guys shouldn't be here. It's not really safe around here.
What the fuck? Okay, is that real?
Here?
All the time murdered or...
Is it true that there's no laws here?
I don't like being out here, and I carry a gun. I got a shotgun and AR-15 in the car.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The editing makes it seem like the cop went to go get the guns that he was talking about. See, I hear all my guns, guys.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This is Slab City. It's ranked the most dangerous city in America, and it's rumored to be the only city left with no laws.
Okay, so I'm gonna call bullshit on the no laws thing, because it's a place, has laws. That's like my one thing. I've always said this. If it's a place, it has laws. But
also, there were cops there, right? So like, what
let's see if Slab City
what were they doing
in California
no laws?
Is the most dangerous city in America. So I'm just gonna Google most dangerous city in America.
Slab City, St. Louis.
So it's St. Louis, Missouri. Fucking 10 seconds in the video. Already incorrect. Maybe like based on its size, it's the most dangerous because the Wikipedia says there's like 150 people who live in Slab City. So if like one person commits a crime, then yeah, that's a pretty big chunk of the population who are criminals, right? Yeah, Slab City's fucked, man. A guy ran a red light 30 years ago. It's never been the same since. Also, to fact check the no laws thing, federal and state laws still apply in Slab City. You know, you can't just go out there and kill someone and get away with it, you know? Trust me, I've tried. So at the start of the video, Brent is hyping up this video like crazy, and he says that him and his friends are gonna spend 24 hours in Slab City. But his friends aren't gonna wanna go with him because it's oh so scary and oh so dangerous.
I realized most of my friends wouldn't want to go here.
So, he decides to lie to them.
So I had to lie to them. Okay.
You know how you lie to your friends, right?
So I'm going on this tropical vacation, and I wanted to see if you wanted to come.
Hell no!
No, I'm good.
You down?
No. What's the catch?
There's no catch.
There's no catch.
Nope.
I don't trust you. Why would I trust you?
Dude, what a terrible life to live. You know? I'm sure none of this is genuine. It's all scripted, obviously.
Yeah.
But it seems he's got like a David Dobrik-esque situation here. Where in like all of his videos, he's constantly like fucking with his friends and making their life a living hell. So no matter what he says to his friends, they're just like, nah man, I actually fucking don't trust you. Actually, I don't fuck with you at all. You're actually a weirdo.
We're going to the most dangerous city in America.
Oh man, we're going to St. Louis.
We're going to St. Louis.
Nobody's excited.
And they shouldn't be. With no electricity, no running water, and no law enforcement,
Oh my God.
they're gonna wish they were anywhere but here.
They're gonna regret coming on this trip with me.
They're gonna
Because with
regret
nowhere to
ever
run
meeting me.
And no cops to show up an hour late to the crime scene and shoot the dog instead of the criminal. This is finally the week that I'm gonna kill my friends. All that and more on this week's episode of Hey look, my sister's in a bikini again. Also, there is law enforcement, Brent. You showed us. You showed us at the beginning of the video. First 10 seconds, they're like, here's a cop.
No law enforcement.
There is. Dude, sorry. Sorry, I don't mean to get all Brent out of shape here. But I hate this video. So they walk around screaming about everything they see until they stumbled upon this abandoned building. And this is when something so crazy and so real happens to them.
Hey, you know, you guys shouldn't be here. It's not really safe around here.
Oh, okay.
So obviously they just hired a guy to walk by and say that for the video, because what the fuck? Some random guy in white face paint just walking alone in the desert warning people about how dangerous it is there while nothing dangerous is happening? That's wildly convenient. If that was a real person with like fucking crazy face paint walking alone in the desert that just walked up to you guys, you wouldn't be like, yeah, this place is really dangerous. He'd fucking kill you.
Right,
so later on in the video, they set up a camp to stay the night. And this is when the cops show up, which is crazy, because I could have sworn he said there wasn't any law enforcement there.
No law enforcement?
I'm pretty sure they also hired this guy to pretend to be a cop as well, because all he does is say how dangerous this place is.
This isn't really like the safest of areas to be camping. You guys sure you want to be?
Dude, like what the fuck is going... Okay, is this place actually dangerous? I don't think it is. The only thing happening in this dangerous city is different people walking around being like, this place is dangerous. This place is so dangerous. This place is dangerous. If that happens this much
NPC
here,
talk, man.
Dude, imagine what it's like to walk down the street in St. Louis, Missouri.
Dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. God, it's so dangerous.
You know, it's dangerous.
It's so dangerous. So dangerous. There better not be a guy walking down the street. It's so dangerous.
But this video's big climax is them sitting around a campfire when some Slab City local, and definitely not an actor hired by Brent, shows up and disrupts their whole scene.
Oh, got the fire. Enjoy it. Oh, no. Some barbecue.
We're just having a little
Here you go. Crack it.
What's going on here?
We're just camping. We're just visiting.
Got a handsome face, man.
Dude. You just had to leave that in, didn't you, Brent? Okay, so you'll be playing the
have a
Slab
nice face,
City
man.
local. So at nighttime, just sort of come out to our campfire, you know, just mess everything up, you know, really get up in our business,
God,
you know,
man,
just
it's
knock
so
shit
cringe.
over, you know, call me handsome, you know, it's like, yeah, cool, I could do.
Fucking YouTubers,
Wait, sorry,
man.
what was that last part? What's that? Oh, I said like get up in our business. No, you told me to call you handsome. You think I'm handsome?
You think I'm
That's
handsome?
not what I said. Look, man, I have so much money from little kids nowadays, and I will pay you some of it to come to the camp, get up in our business, and call me handsome. Got it? Okay, got it. Jeez. Little kids nowadays, you know? I'm 35, so the gang leaves, but not before we get one more mention of how dangerous Slab City is.
Packing up, yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. It's a dangerous city.
Like, okay, dude, we get it. We got it, Brent, okay? It's dangerous. It's a dangerous city and you're handsome. How much more exposition do we fucking need, man? That's like giving the movie Aquaman the whole time they're like,
God, it's pretty wet down here. Ever noticed that? It's kind of wet.
The vlog ends with them eating Chipotle and them talking about how dangerous Slab City was. Or hearing about how dangerous it was.
And nothing happened.
When in reality, it just wasn't. I feel like every city is dangerous if you're a loud, fucking annoying YouTuber, you know? I did some research, and the usual cause for police response in Slab City is for use of methamphetamines. It's people addicted to a substance, struggling in life, and then cops being like,
"Oh, you're going downtown for that one."
So it's weird as fuck
Or
to
they're
go
just
there
harming
as a
themselves.
multi-millionaire YouTuber and be like, "Oh, everything is gross. Everything is gross and weird down here. It's fucked. It's fucked up. If I had to live here, I'd fucking chop my dick off." He never said that in the video, but I can read between the lines. And I think it just bugs me about this video is that it's not the most dangerous city in America. It's a low-income area forgotten by the government that was supposed to care for its citizens, but failed to. And instead of allocating resources like safe injection sites or community outreach, they send police officers to patrol the area and Border Patrol officers to search Slab City for undocumented immigrants. And I know Brent Rivera's content is for children, and he's not gonna get into those issues, obviously, but I don't know, it's just like a gross angle to like make a whole video about, you know? Like it gives off the same energy as those old videos where it's like stepping on Jordans in the hood.
Right, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? And yeah, this is a common feeling I got when I watch a lot of Brent's videos, because he does videos like $25 plane seat versus $25,000 first class seat, baby. I survived $10 versus $100,000 day with Crush. Got the name drop in
Crush.
there. I survived $50 versus $500,000 vacation. People who live in trailer parks are dirty, but underwater is good. And obviously these videos are fucking all over YouTube. They go to a cheap option and then a really expensive one at the end. They're like,
Yeah, those are
expensive
popular.
one's better. That's crazy. And each video Brent makes like this is framed like it's like a a game that like some of his friends, you know, it's randomly selected who's going to go to the cheaper one and who's going to go to the expensive one. But for some reason,
What is he always going to the expensive?
Always ends up going with the luxurious option. Weird how that happened, but it makes sense. It's his videos. He decides what happens at the end of the day, right? Which is probably why his friends don't trust him. But each one of these videos features Brent having an awesome time, spending all his money, and then showing his friends freaking out that they have to go through general boarding at the airport, or going on a bike ride to Subway for a dinner date, or just staying in a regular-sized room during their vacation.
That looks
And
fine,
I know they have
man.
to
What?
embellish and exaggerate these videos
Oh
for
my
YouTube,
God,
but it's
dude.
just so fucking
They're
annoying
so
watching
separated
these people
from
scoff
reality.
and complain about doing things that most people have to do. You know, that's just a part of traveling. That's a part of their life.
Where we have to sit for 12.5 hours. I'm sure you live. I'm a small human. Look at my knees.
Oh my, what? That's a no. Oh my God, dude. Oh, I've taken so many airplane. That's the normal seat.
No, you don't have a lot of leg room. You don't have a lot of leg room in an airplane.
Have they
that's
never
taking you
sat-
from one part of the earth to the other
my
in a
God.
couple hours? No! How are you doing that? How are you surviving?
This very lovely, spacious bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom in the airplane is small? Oh no!
Oh God, it's so cringe.
Of course it is. Of course, it's a bathroom in the sky, you jackass. And dude, in the date video, a tandem bicycle ride to Subway for dinner? That sounds adorable.
Yeah,
is
that's cute,
awesome.
honestly.
Bike rides are sick, and so are huge sandwiches. That sounds like an awesome day. And the thing is, that is more than what most people can afford. So fuck you, man. And for her to be pissed off during the whole date, too.
I'm not having fun. I wasted my whole day doing this.
Even if that was a
I mean,
disingenuous
it's probably
reaction for the
scripted,
video,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care, because if that's how you told her to act,
The way that it's she's
fuck you
bad
again.
actor.
Girls do not care how much money a guy spends on a date.
I
okay?
disagree. You have to treat them nice.
No, like if a girl likes you, she likes you for you. Like, she does not care about money.
What a great
That is-
message
that is true.
you are sending to your young audience, Brent. But the video that pissed me off the
I agree
most
with what that guy was
the
saying, honestly.
I survived
Other than Brent.
$50 versus $500,000 vacation. Because, dude, Brent, he's vlogging himself and his friends going on this lavish vacation at a resort in Hawaii.
One of us is gonna have $50 to survive in Hawaii.
Which is also a place where the locals have, like, publicly begged tourists to stop going there. But hey, it's Brent Rivera.
Really?
Brent do what he wants. Why would he listen to anybody? So they're enjoying the nice hotel room while his sister is staying at this smaller apartment complex. And they go
What?
over
That
there to
looks
check
fine.
it out. And this part is like low-key like hard to watch.
Here we have the kitchen area.
Okay.
How much money did you actually spend on this place?
All of it.
Okay, so yeah, it's not even that bad of a place. Like there's a whole apartment
I'd
pretty
stay
much,
there,
right?
yeah.
Like that's a big
Airbnb.
space. There's
Yeah.
like running water, a fridge, a stove, like everything you would need in a place to like live, you know? But then she drops a fucking bombshell that totally floors the group.
This was the cheapest thing I could get, and I'm living with 2 other people.
What? You know them?
What?
I've seen one.
Oh, you're doing what?
I've done that before.
You know them?
I've seen one of them.
What? Oh my God.
No way. That is such a common thing for people traveling, especially young people. Airbnbs, hostels, you know, sharing a space with people so it's like more affordable. That happens all the fucking time, and they're acting like
Yeah,
she
I've
just
done it.
confessed to a murder.
What?
What? Huh? You did what?
Oh my God.
No way.
And then they start going through the fridge.
Oh my God.
What is that?
I don't even want to know. I don't think.
It's food.
Oh my God.
What is that?
It's breakfast.
Yeah, it's
How do you
eggs,
not,
sausage,
How do you not know that?
spam.
It's clearly like eggs and sausage. It's a breakfast, man.
Was it lasagna or meatloaf?
Dude, I don't even want to know what that is. Me personally, I had a skateboard for breakfast.
Is that your leftovers I see?
No, that came with the place.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do you a favor.
What a fucking
Okay,
piece
dude.
of
Come on,
shit.
man. You're throwing
I'm
away
pretty-
someone else's breakfast, dude. Someone's gonna come home and find their breakfast in the trash.
This is someone's home, and they're like renting out a room for her to stay in their house.
That's
and then these
fucked up.
fucking assholes walk in, they're like, "Oh, this place is gross. What is this otherworldly food I've never seen before?" Throw it out, and then he throws out a stranger's food. Man. That's so fucked up, man. And like, dude, imagine being the person living in this home who's being generous enough to open their home to someone. And then picture that person watching this video. I didn't throw them out, dude. Those are my grandpa's leftovers.
I know.
Okay? It's from his favorite breakfast spot. He passed before he got a chance to eat them.
Well, I don't know where they could be.
And I haven't had the heart to throw them away. Okay, they're the last piece that I have showing me that a part of him is still here.
I know.
Okay, and now they're gone. I didn't throw them out. Trust me, I would not have done that.
Okay, well, we'll find them.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. You're gonna want to watch this video.
Oh my god.
What is that?
I don't even want to know. I don't think.
That's not food.
Put it back. You were not eating that.
Is that your leftovers, Lexi?
No, that came with the place.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do you a favor.
Okay, dude.
They just threw it out?
This literally looks like a jail cell.
Well, surely they regret doing this, right? Dude, I don't know. This video that I'm making right now, this is much longer than I wanted it to be. I just thought I'd make a little silly video about Brent, but I feel like the rabbit hole just kept going deeper and deeper. So I'm sorry this video is so long, but I just get so frustrated when someone has such a massive audience of young, impressionable little kids nowadays, and then with that level of influence, they make a bunch of lazy, derivative,
ugly, yellow,
consumerist, vapid bullshit, and then go on to act like they're doing the Lord's work when someone calls them out.
Do you fake your videos?
No. Do you fake your videos?
No.
And I think Brent is like actively perpetuating harmful ways
filming
of
on an
thinking,
iPhone?
especially for children. And it just makes no sense to me, especially with his sentiment. So Brent, don't complain about little kids nowadays being materialistic or vain, because if they are acting that way, it's your fault.
No.
So what's the most dangerous
These
city in
kids
America?
nowadays.
Any city that Brent Rivera is in, okay? Watch out.
Ayo.
But no matter what city you're in, you should be able to watch the TV shows and movies that you want to watch. And that is possible with ExpressVPN, the sponsor of this video. ExpressVPN lets you
Pretty
hide
sure
your
Brent just thinks
location
poor,
online.
disenfranchised
Dude, look at
people
all
who
of
want to
these
be left
servers
alone are
in all
scary
of
and
these different
dangerous.
countries. And you can choose to appear from any one of them. And why would you want to do something like that, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Have you ever gone
Just
to
another
Netflix?
fucking shitty, egotistical, kind of sociopathic YouTuber. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them out there, unfortunately, but it happens. And you gotta try and call them out, I think, when you can.